That's where we are. That's where we are. That was an underwhelming buildup. I didn't like it. He's like cool by default. It's that time again. Leo's back. He wants to see. Oh, well, actually, I don't know. Look at him. He's acting like maybe I don't want to see. Are you ready for the singer show? He's like, I don't know. I don't know about that. He's not feeling it. Not today. But I am. I'm so excited. So I hope you guys are ready because we're about to get into it. Jessie! I didn't realize we were starting with Jessie. Okay. She's so extra, and I just love the drama.
Said I wanna be somebody, not someone who says they know somebody. I know, I got it. Man.
Okay, so then I have to nerd out about this, okay? So first of all, her placement is not down where I like to keep mine. She's like, said you wanna be somebody. So her placement is like higher. However, what I love about her is that she can dip down into her really lows. Like if you know Nobody's Perfect, I honestly think that's one of my favorite songs that she does. And then Who You Are, when she dips down into these really, really rich like notes with so much butter in them. And then she just goes back up to that space, and then she obviously goes into the highs and everything. So her range is not only extensive, but it has texture in all of the different areas. So that's right off the bat, that's one of the things that we love about her.
Man, these feet don't quit. Sing it! I see the palm tree swinging. Picture perfect, that's the part they're playing. But they ain't coughing up the bills I'm paying.
And this is something that we have to talk about. I tell this to my students all the time, but the face card, it helps with the performance so much. And honestly, I don't necessarily see a ton of that with some of the other singers that we've seen on the show so far. Showmanship. It doesn't have as much showmanship. Maybe it's just this semester. Maybe it's just this season. I do remember some very expressive performances last season. This is exactly what you want your audience to feel like when you are singing.
So I stay on my I've been low on the highway, higher than an airplane, dreams so big, burning hotter than a fireplace.
Did you hear the vibrato that she put on the big? Dream so big! And it's so flawlessly done, but we love that. Did you hear that fit? Love it.
Ride them ups and downs in California. California, right them ups and downs in California. California, right them ups and downs. My skin be thick like diamonds, 2-4-7, that sun be shining. Body on my life from the hues I'm climbing.
Okay, so to be fair, we are in verse 2 right now, and I know last week we had somebody who was very she was very performative. You know, she wasn't doing anything that was vocally challenging, and I actually think she was wearing a similar color. I think she was wearing gray. But I was saying how she was very stylistic. Like it seemed like it was a fun song. I'm definitely getting that same vibe from Jessie. It's not vocally agile just yet. I know Jessie, so I know that by the end of this song, she's going to bring some fire. But right now, it's not. It's kind of just like, run of the mill, and it's very wordy. We are sitting here and we're looking at Jessie J, and I'm trying to be balanced and reasonable, but honestly, my honest opinion, so far, I know Jessie and I know where she's going, even when I don't know where she's going. It's not really giving me a whole lot.
Ain't no magic tricks. I've been low on the highway, higher than the airplane. Dreams so big, burning hotter than a fireplace. When summer started to bound.
When some lose some, And the breathiness after lose. So you're not even saying the full word lose. You're kind of just saying lose, and then you're giving the breath. Win some, lose some. Love that. Love that. So stylistic, but so beautiful.
Ride them ups and downs. Where?
Did you hear how many vowels she put in that one word? Da. She did like ah, and then oh, and then ahs. Like she did several different types of O's in that one hold there, which is, you know, I'm obviously biased because I went through a phase where I was totally obsessed with her voice, her delivery, her style, her runs, everything. But I'm also trying to give a balanced review. So
In Changsha, 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 like the ups and downs in Changsha. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for what? The ups and downs. Oh, you better ride, yeah, California. Right the ups and.
So she has amazing. Her showmanship is phenomenal. Like we love her. Who's gonna get down on their knees and do a full back bend in the middle of a performance? Jessie J is gonna do that, but. At the same time, she's still not giving me the Jessie that I'm used to, that I'm like waiting for. It's like I'm hearing the vibe of the song. I'm hearing it's wordy, and we gave a whole, you know, all the time for the amazing instrumentalist. But I feel like, where's Jessie? Is it just me, or do you feel like where's Jessie too?
Then downs. Come on! Woo! In California, California, in Changsha.
And her voice, she's literally landing there, which is like right on the edge of breath and tone. That is super pretty. I think this was the end.
Oh, it's good to be back. She's here.
She's here. Her energy and her excitement is, you know, it's top tier, and we love that. But if I'm being completely honest, this would not be one of my favorite performances by her, because I feel like she just we didn't get to see her vocals the way that we would like to see them. Fun fact, when Jessie J first came, my mentor that I was working with, the price tag came on, and she was like, oh, they're not letting her really sing at all. She was so irritated by it. And at that time, I didn't know who Jessie J really was. But obviously after that, I did a deep dive into her and became completely obsessed. But the point that I'm making, so when she first went mainstream, she did not get to show off her vocals the way that we love that she shows off her vocals now in the majority of her songs. And it was, I think, in an effort to help make her more mainstream, make her sound more mainstream and palatable and pop and all that stuff or whatever. And that is kind of what this performance is giving me. It felt very reminiscent to when they wouldn't let her sing, as opposed to the many performances where I have seen Jessie J just pour her heart out into it. So that's my 2 cents on that. But I'm glad, so very glad, that she's all better and she's getting back into her sauce. So I'm looking forward to more performances from her.
既然都知道，既然睡不着，不如就把黑夜熬成破晓。
So right off the bat, I want to say that I think that she starts off flirting with the breath, she starts off on the line where the breath and the tone meet. And it is a very delicate dance that she's doing back and forth with her breathiness and her tone. I think it is so endearing. It almost makes me want to lean forward and listen and pay attention. You know how when someone is talking, you kind of like pay more attention when they talk like this, as opposed to when they're talking like this. That's what I kind of feel like her voice is doing. Like her voice is telling me, hey, listen to what I have to say. You're going to want to hear this. That's what I'm getting from her. And I love that. It's a complete vibe change. Jessie J just did all the fun, everything. And then she comes in, I'm going to sing for you. Are you listening? I love that.
我为自己骄傲，我终于可以不靠感情这样过来了，想你是很好，但我的心在退烧，他假装是在寻找我，明明就不需要。
Okay, so I have to pause right here because I actually fully identify with what she's saying. My goodness. The exact words that she is, okay, here, let me go back. That I finally made it through without relying on love. Oh my goodness, if I am not in that space right now, without relying on the love of other people. And she says, missing you feels nice. And again, I know I'm supposed to be judging the vocals, but the lyrics are getting to me. But she's saying that missing you feels nice. And I identify with that feeling because, you know what? I don't even know if I should dive into that. Maybe we can have a chit chat about that at another time. But I can truly identify with that. The way that she's coming in, she's giving me like little dynamic pulses, really, but not losing control of what she's doing. Like a part of me wants her to hold out her notes just a little bit more, but then a part of me is like, I don't know. I think that I like the way that it sits. You guys have to tell me what you think. Do you feel like it's just a tad too choppy, or does that choppiness really just feed the emotion? Because that's kind of the feeling that I'm getting. And when the choppiness feeds the emotion, then we love it. We can get with that.
爱到不知如何是好，你能给多少？突然我就是不想要。 Again,
I identify. I don't want it anymore. Ooh. Okay, so I don't even think that I can say that to the internet because it's personal. But you know, when someone who is supposed to be in the past reaches out and they want to be in the present, and you're like, you're in the past and I don't want you in the present anymore, honey, that's where we are. So this this song is actually right on time.
从天涯到海角，烧，泪早就不知不觉烧干了，你爱的谁都看得到，可是我就很不想要，所以我这样放开了。
Again, I do feel like I would like for her to hold it a little bit more because emotionally, I feel like I can connect with her. I can connect with the lyrics, the way that she's delivering it. I can connect with that too. But my personal preference is when like that last note, if she would have, if she would have just held it out a little bit more and give me some vibrato. That's how I just prefer it. But you know, I'm just little Nikki. What, you know.
既然都知道
It's so soft. It's so tender. It's like that personally, that's difficult for me to get into because, you know, my voice is very powerful. So in order for me to get there, I really got to focus to get into that space that she's in. And I love how it just feels so effortless. I really do.
既然睡不着，不如就把黑夜熬成脱壳。我为自己骄傲，我终于可以不靠感情这样过来了。
Is it just me? Or does it feel like at any moment she could literally just burst into tears? And I'm finding myself looking in her eyes to see if she actually is crying or about to cry. Because the way that she sounds, the way that, and it doesn't feel like, oh, I'm so sad and I'm so depressed. It's like relief. And it's not often that a person can sing a song, especially on a stage like this, and make me. And I'm listening in English and I'm reading the lyrics. I'm listening to Chinese, but I'm reading the lyrics. And I feel like the relief that she feels. Like, how good do you have to be able to convey that across languages? You know what I mean? Yeah.
但我的心在退烧。他假装是在寻找，我明明就不需要，人的心若是关不牢。
I also have to talk about her space because you guys know I love some good space. I have to talk about her space and the way that she's giving, not even just her open mouth vowels, but her closed mouth vowels as well. She's executing those very, very well. Oh my goodness, I just have to say, if I were sitting on that stage and Jessie J was sitting there smiling like that, nodding, oh my goodness, you want to talk about Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Birthday all in one. Like, it's just, woo! Like, so I think that it's a huge, huge compliment to this woman that, that Jessie J is approving her. It's like, okay, if Jessie says it's good, then it's really good. That's just what it is.
你能给多少？突然我就是不想要。
Nice.
怎么我会错乱了心跳？是什么让我不堪其扰？哦，既然都知道，爱过了就好。爱过了就好，从天涯到海角，伤泪早就不知不觉烧干了。
Okay, so I said so like 3 times in a row. Sorry. This is like the perfect I let you go, I'm moving on song. And I'm not even mad at you. Like, I definitely feel a connection to this song. And I feel like she feels a connection to this song. I don't know. Maybe it's just the American influence in me that kind of wants her to just milk some of the notes a little bit more.
你爱的谁都看得到。
This is a flip that's actually very reminiscent to what Jessie J did. And we must say that this is not just, oh, you know, anybody can do that. Like it takes skill and practice. So points for her.
像七月让我依靠。是否曾问我
I love that.
要不要？
She really looks like she's about to burst into tears. Like, I feel like I want to cry. She really feels like she's about to burst into tears. Did you guys feel that? Did you feel that? It just relief. I love it. I love it. Appreciating the love, but I'm done. I love that. I love that. Next song. Oh my goodness, what is this instrument? What is this instrument? Okay. So what he just did there, so I'm reading the lyrics and I'm like, okay, first of all, if I did not have lyrics, I literally would think that this was some type of love song or something because it started out so sweet with the beautiful instrument and then also the orchestra playing and then the way that he's singing, his tone is very soft and tender, kind of like what you would do in a love song. But he's talking about his grandmother and he's being very reflective. So I love that. But I also want to go back to what he just did because I don't even think that I can replicate that. Let's see. I'm not even, I'll have to practice that like a couple times. It's like a dynamic swell that he's doing, but it's just on like one part of the word. And then he does like a, it's not a full run that he goes up. It is a run. It's a simple run. And I don't know why it's eluding me, but it's so pretty. So I just want to give that out. I didn't realize he was sitting on the floor. Wow. How did I miss that? I like the drama that he's using. I also like that, again, he's also doing it very choppy. He's doing it choppy, but I'm not necessarily mad at it. I'm not fully against it. I feel like it fits his subject matter. I definitely feel like it fits his voice, the way that he gets off of it. And I think that the way that he gets off of the notes, but I think that the way that I just prefer, I really just think it's a personal preference. You guys have to let me know, what you think about the choppiness of the people that we've seen so far this week. Nice. I love his tone on that E. Love that. Yes, yes, I feel this. Oh my goodness. My goodness. I'm pausing not because I have something to say, but because I'm trying to control my emotions. My goodness. Woo!
아마 잊지 마 괴로워 강우랑 때가를 주고 희망 없이 당분도 땅날
What a beautiful relationship he must have been able to experience. To be able to write. Did we write this? Oh my goodness. It's so touching. And it makes me think of so many different questions. And it makes me want to hug them too, you know?
심장一步一步的过去，定定拢会予人真难忘。时间一分一秒的过去，定定拢会想着你。아마 잊지 마.
Okay, okay. So his space is actually really, really beautiful. I don't feel like he has any tension or anything. And honestly, I'm not even sure. Both of my grandmothers are alive, so I don't even know why this is hitting me so hard. But it is. I can't even.
아마 잊지 마 괴로워도 감우랑 때까지 잡고 희망 없이 남분도 애당 날 어디야 둘이
I don't really feel like I feel like that shouldn't even be judged vocally because that was really just a piece of somebody's heart. That's literally all I have to say about that. And I feel like looking at the audience that you can tell that it was touching everybody in some way. I think it was universal. Whether you had a grandmother who passed or not. I think that was absolutely beautifully written. And yeah, I'm going to take a minute real quick. Okay, so it is not always, and it's kind of like one of the people in the comments, they made a comment about how it's not always about the vocals. I think this is a really good example of how his vocals were not really off the charts. He was not very vocally agile. He did not do anything that really just shocked me to my core. But I feel like the lyrics paired very well with the delivery. So I was able to fully experience it, I feel like. And And we can't compare that to even somebody as amazing as Jessie J. How do you say which one was better? Because one was performative and the other one was emotionally touching. So it's like really, I don't even know how they're judging this, because like I said, it's so different. It's so different. I'd love to see their card, you know, little card that you use of how you're going to judge people, the points that they give to decide who leaves or who doesn't or not. But yeah, I don't think that performance could be compared to anybody else that we've heard so far today. I forgot about him. I forgot I like him. I really like him.
Lately I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. Baby, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. I see this life like a swinging vine, swing my heart across the line. In my face is flashing signs, seek it out then ye shall find us. But I'm not that old, young, but I'm not that bold. I don't think the world is sold, I'm just doing what we're told. Oh.
Okay, so I was listening how he came in, which was very low, very chill. I heard one or two things go out of pitch, but nothing too crazy. And then he flipped up into the strong part, and I really didn't feel much of a much dynamic difference. Now, I remember the last time that I remember the last time that I talked about him, I think I said that I wanted to see more dynamics from him, to see more of a ebb and a flow, and I definitely would. But this song also doesn't leave a whole lot of space for that. So he picked something that like shows what he does well. I think I said that right. So yeah, I don't know. I personally would have, when he got up into the stronger parts, I would have given either more depth or just maybe a little bit more textured.
I feel something so right, doing the wrong thing.
Doing the wrong thing.
Feel something so wrong, doing the right.
So wrong. Nope, we gotta go back and get that run. Wrong. That's not it. Wrong. There's a little pause in the middle of it. It's a very pretty run. Very pretty. I'm gonna just listen one more time just for fun.
Feel something so wrong, doing the right thing. I couldn't lie. Everything that kills me.
Everything. He got up there. That was high. That's high for a woman. And he's a guy. And he got up there. And it didn't seem like that was good.
Kills me, makes me wanna fly. I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. Baby, I've been praying hard.
I was hoping that hard was so perfectly placed for a really good run, and he did not disappoint. So yes.
Dollars we'll be counting. Dreaming about the things that we could be. Baby, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars. We'll be counting stars.
Ooh, counting stars. Okay. I like that.
I feel your love, and I feel it burn down this river every turn. Hope is all.
See, I feel love. I would have wanted to hear a little bit of that, you know, especially because we got the lights, we got the music. This is the climax of it. Feel it burn. I'd like to feel the different textures there.
For letter word, watch that money, watch it burn. Oh.
Which is what I was saying last week, is that his voice is smooth like butter. It really is. Like we cannot take that away from him. So smooth. However, if you're going to do a song like this, it's intense and it's got all of them in there, then it's like, okay, come on, honey, come on. Give it to me. Go there.
But I'm not that old, young, but I'm not that bold. I don't think the world is sold. I'm just doing what I'm told. I feel something so right, doing the wrong thing. I couldn't lie, couldn't lie, couldn't lie. Everything that killed me makes me wanna. Hey.
So did he not put the mic to his mouth at the time that he needed to put it to his mouth, or did he like struggle on that because that's a big note to, you know, I don't know that.
Dreaming about the things that we could be, baby. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting still.
Yeah.
Dreaming about the things that we could be, baby. I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting. Take this love.
I like that. I like it. Everybody is on their beat this week. I feel so petty by saying that makes me feel part. I do feel like it was slightly pitchy or it just wasn't executed that well. Hey, mister. Hey, mister. Hey, mister. But I almost don't want to say that because it is a high intensity song and he's doing great job. Like, seriously.
Hey, dreaming about the things that we could be, baby. I've been praying hard.
He gave me a little bit of a ground.
Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting lately. I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be, maybe. I've been praying hard.
I feel like I'm getting the impression that in this section he might be a little bit tired, and that might be why we're getting a little bit of the slight pitch variations. Is he pushing from his tummy? Because if he's feeling tired at the end of a song that may be about 3 minutes long, that to me would indicate a lack of diaphragmatic support. Because otherwise you would be able to last even with all the adrenaline and everything and hitting these notes. But if you notice what the thing that he's doing well is he's doing these big belty holds and then he'll do a run off of it. And the holds are pretty much in the same range every single time. So if he's not supporting them, then yes, he will be fatigued by the time he gets to the end of a song like this because he doesn't have anything to hold it together, to pull from. So I'm suspecting that he might not have a whole lot of diaphragmatic support in this particular performance. I am not trying to say this man doesn't know how to breathe. I'm just saying it's possible that in this particular performance, he may not be supporting himself as much as he should.
Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars.
So I like that. He's showing me two things right there. What was I just saying? Oh, he showed me two things. So one, he showed me that he is really, really good at flipping from chest to head, which is amazing and phenomenal. That means he has a very good working knowledge of his chest as well as his head voice. However, he also showed me, number two, that he he does not have a good handle on his mix. Because if he did, one, I feel like he would have made his head voice a little bit heavier so that it could match as he did the transition from the chest to the head, or it could complement it a little bit better. I don't mind that it was a drastic shift, but it should have been, I feel like it should have been a little bit stronger already when he's giving signs of vocal fatigue. So I'm inclined to think that he may not. I don't know. I don't know why he didn't use mix there. I don't know why he didn't use mix there, but I feel like he should have.
We'll be counting stars.
I wonder how his vocals feel after that performance. That's just my honest opinion. He did a great job. Let us not take that off the table. He did great. But I am also just wondering about how he's feeling vocally, health-wise.
走不完的长巷，原来也就那么长。忘了完的操场，原来小成这样。
Okay, question. And I hope that you guys don't come for me or get upset with me because I am not like 100% sure. I feel like you guys are about to give me a hard time. But I feel like this is the same woman who did the stylistic thing, and she had like shoulder pads in and a gray shirt on. Is this the same girl? I'm just thinking that this is the same girl. And if it is, then I really do like the complete switch up because it's 100%, it's diametrically opposed to what she did last week. That is something that I have so much appreciation for. That is not, you have to, because it's closed. It's so closed. But doing that and doing it well, you guys, my goodness.
翻云覆雨了什么？从我手中夺走了什么？闭上眼看16岁的夕阳。
And this is interesting because you can also hear, I can hear that closed mouth vowel situation. I don't feel like it's limited to just the vowels when she's singing it here. It actually sounds like across the board, like she's just singing more closed in this. So it's obviously, it's very slow. It's giving us, a different vibe. It does have the choppiness. I feel like the choppiness is the running theme for this week. However, again, because it kind of helps to it's let me see. When we're doing a slow, beautiful ballad, then sometimes choppiness really helps to evoke emotion. And I feel like that might be the running theme, not just because, everybody decided to be choppy, but because people are doing these slow, intense, emotive songs, and that helps to bring it out. So.
边走边唱，天真浪漫勇敢，以为能走到远方。我们曾相爱，想到就心酸。 潮拍打上岸，一波波欢快的浪。校门口老地方，我是等候提防。牵你的手，人群里慢慢走。我们手中藏有全宇宙，闭上眼看最后那颗夕阳，美的。
Okay, so the lyrics of this song are very beautiful. I will say that. I do like the story that it paints, and I think that that's just across the board. I feel, you guys know that I feel like Chinese music, music that I have heard sung in Chinese, let me be clear, is so much more expressive than what's mainstream in America. That's just how I feel. So the lyrics are beautiful. It's very well written. However, I am trying to put my finger on why I don't feel super connected to it. I don't know that it's a lyrical issue. I don't know that it's her delivery. I get that she's giving me the soft and the pretty and the choppy, and you know, it makes you think about the lyrics more. It brings you into the song more. And I'm literally sitting here quietly trying to ingest and just experience it instead of just, oh, this. Like I really want to experience this. But as we're getting here into the second chorus, I don't necessarily feel the attachment here. And you have to let me know if it's just me or if it's her or if you feel like it's the lyrics. What is the thing that makes you feel detached from this song? Or if it's just me, then, you know, you guys let me know and say, Nikki, it's just you. This was beautiful. I cried. Like, I don't know.
像一个遗憾，辉煌爱上青春兵荒马乱，我们潦草的离散，明明爱呀，却不懂怎么办，让爱强忍不折断，为何生命不准等人生长，就可以修正过往。我们曾相爱，真叫我心酸。
Okay, so vocally, I felt like that last note was actually really complex. Well, you could say it's complex, but the holding, I talked earlier about staying on that line between chest and soft chest and breath, and I feel like she not only stood on the edge there, she like held it, which is I think for me it's not easy to do. So points to her for that. And then towards the end there, I did see it felt like she was getting a little bit choked up about, you know, what she was singing about. But I don't know, guys. I might just, maybe I used up all my feelings and emotions on the other song, but I did not necessarily feel emotionally connected to what she was saying. Maybe I'm just in a different space, and I can't connect to that. I don't know. I honestly think that I would go with this week because this week at least had the emotional element. The one from last week, it wasn't touching anything for me. It really wasn't. So I would say that this week was better. So you guys have to let me know what you think. Was it better last week or this week? Because my vote's for this week.